Good everyone, welcome to this physics tutorial, and today we are talking on electric current. In this video, we're going to go over a few basic equations and we're going to solve practical examples involving electric current and Ohm's law. So stay to the end of the video to get the full gist. Let's get to the video. So now, what is electric current? Electric current can still be defined as the flow of electric charges, while electricity is the flow of electrons. Let's say for example, we have a circuit here. This is a simple DC circuit. We have our resistor, we have our cell, otherwise known as battery, and we have our current A. This long terminal is known as the positive terminal, and this short one is known as negative terminal. This is known as our resistor, and this is our current. To get your current, the formula to get the current is Q over T. The current, I, equals to your charge over your time. And the SI unit for your current is ampere. The SI unit for your charge is coulomb. And the SI unit for your time is second. Your resistor, the SI unit for your resistor is ohms. Now let me show you the principle behind Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that the volume is directly proportional to its current. Meaning, this is our Ohm's law. The volume directly proportional to its current. Meaning our V equals to, because when moving your proportionality sign, you add a constant K. So our V equals to Ki. So therefore our V equals to K now is our resistance R. So our V equals to I R. This is your Ohm's law. This is your Ohm's law. And from this Ohm's law, you can get your power. Your power, the power of the circuit, or the power dissipated in the circuit, is equals to VI. You can play with this your formula. V is your voltage. I is your current. I can play with this your formula. Sorry, I said volume. No, it's not volume, it's voltage. That's proportional to its current. Sorry, that was a mistake. So now P equals to V times I. And for me, our formula, V is what? IR. So we can say P equals to IR times I. So we can say P equals to I square R. This is another formula for power. This is formula 1 and this is formula 2. And also, from I now, we can say I from our Ohm's law. So, let me write it here. We can say from our Ohm's law, we know that power, we know that V equals to IR. So therefore, I equals to V over R. And our power, what is VI? Power equals to VI, right? From this our equation 1. Putting I, we can say power equals to V times I is what? V over R. V over R. Meaning our power is V square over R. These are the three formulas for calculating the power dissipated in an electric circuit. Now let's solve few examples so you can get the full gist. So now let's attempt these examples together. In his physics YouTube channel, we make mathematics, statistics, and physics easy. So feel free to click the subscribe button to join the crew. Let's attempt this now using the concept, the formula we generated earlier. Now because they said a current 3.8 ampere, and in all my videos I always say outline your parameters before you start solving any problem, whether in physics, mathematics, or statistics. Outline your parameters first. So what do we have? We have given. We have that I equals to 3.8 ampere. They say the current of 3.8 ampere flows in a wire for 12 minutes. Our time equals to 12 minutes. But minutes is not the SI unit for time. Minutes is not the SI unit for time. SI unit for time is seconds. So to convert from minutes to seconds, we know that 60 seconds make 1 minute. So 60 times 12 will give us the conversion. That is 60 times 12 minutes equals to 720 seconds. 720 seconds. So we should calculate how much charge passes through any point in this circuit during this time. We should find the charge Q. So our Q equals to unknown. And we said from our formula generated earlier, we said current equals to Q over T, charge over time, right? Meaning from this, I can say our charge now equals to IT. So our charge equals to I, 700, I is what? 3.8 times time is what? 720 seconds. If upon this, we have 2736 coulomb. We are done with our first question. Very easy. Electric current is a very easy something. Just know the concept, know the method used in solving it, know how to generate the formula, and you're good to go. So you can pause the video and try the second example. Now, we can say, from example 2, we say a 9 volt battery is connected across a 250 ohm resistor, meaning our voltage V equals to 9 volts. Our voltage is 9 volts, and our resistor R equals to 250 ohm. This is the symbol for your ohm. How much current passes through the resistor? We should find our current I. And remember, from our Ohm's law, we said Ohm's law equals to V equals to I arrow. This is from what? Our Ohm's law. Ohm's law. From the formula we generated earlier, we said V equals to I arrow. Now, let's make I show the formula here. You can see I now equals to V over arrow, which is equals to V is what? 9 over arrow is what? 250. So our I finally is 9 divided 250, which is 0.036 ampere. What's in our I? And now they say B, we should calculate the power dissipated by the resistor. Now to get our power, we have several formulas for solving power. We generated about 3. Yes, about 3 formulas for solving power earlier. P equals to VI, P equals to I square arrow, and P equals to V square over arrow. And we have V, we have arrow, we have I. So it's a choice. You can use any one you want to use. But it's preferable to use the parameters given, because if you fail your I, automatically you failed your power. So you have lost 2 marks. So it's better you use the parameters given to get your power. So now you can say power equals to V square over arrow. So now power equals to 9 square is what? 81. Arrow is what? 250. So finally our power equals to 0.324 watts. You can decide to use the remaining 2 formulas and check if you get the same answer. So we are done with question 2. Now down to the last question. It said a 12-volt battery. So what do we have? Question 3. We have given a 12-volt battery, meaning our V equals to 12 volts. It's connected to a light bulb. So now our voltage is 12 volts. It's connected to a light bulb and draws 150 ampere of current. So our I equals to 150 ampere. So we should calculate our R, which is our resistance, and P, which is our power. To get our resistance, R, we can say from our Ohm's law, V equals I arrow. So therefore, our resistance is V over R, which is equals to V is what? 12 all over R is what? V over I, sorry. From this formula, we make R the formula V over I. And I is 150. So 12 over 150, 0.08 ohm. And finally, switch calculate what? Our power. And power, from the parameter given, we have V and I. So power equals to V times I, which is equals to 12 times 150. So therefore, our power equals to 1800 watts. So we just tackled these 3 problems under electric current. First, I taught you guys how to generate the formula. I showed you guys the relationship of the power using V and I and arrow, and V and arrow. We are visiting solving problems. So if you know you learned something in this particular video under electric current, don't forget to click the subscribe button to join the learning community. And most importantly, like this video so it can be pushed to others so they can also learn and know the impact of his physics YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video and see you on my next video. Bye.